reason I'd reached out to Anu was I had had a surgery and some health issues that had kind of gone awry, so I needed some alternative help. I have a genetic disease where it's hard for me to use medicine, and so I look for alternative medicine avenues to help me feel better and to heal. I really enjoyed my experience with her, and I felt very comfortable talking to her about everything that had happened and asking for advice. I liked starting very slow and kind of approaching things like try this one thing and see how it goes, and then try this other thing. So it was very systematic. I felt like, we would try one thing and we would kind of pause and see how it worked and assess to see what the results were. She recommended some dietary healings. I had no drive for hunger, so I just kind of ate routinely because I just felt like I would get dizzy, so I had no connection to my hunger. And so she helped me kind of restore that with certain teas and herbs that she had recommended. I was really pleasantly surprised. I liked it. It was not only helpful and it made me feel good, but it was tasty as well. She did some spiritual help for me, tried to connect me with my ancestors and tried to help them heal me and give me guidance. And I thought that was helpful. We talked a lot about energy and kind of restoring my energy. And some things she had recommended were specific morning and evening walks coupled with affirmations and gratitudes. The walks were refreshing and kind of woke me up, and then the gratitudes made me grateful and kind of centered me for the day. She recommended a sesame oil massage. I would kind of put that on my skin to help with dry skin. It would also kind of relax me before bed. I had a hard time going to sleep at night and staying asleep all night. Between the dietary changes as well as the massage and physical activity, that was really helpful in having me have a very restorative night's sleep. I think Anu is a very engaging as well as open person to talk to. I felt like she was very receptive to everything I was saying. There was no judgment. There was also a lot of thoughts, I think, that she was thinking as she was processing what I was saying, and she would reflect what I said too, which felt like she really heard me. That doesn't always happen with doctors. I felt like I was truly heard and she was trying to help heal me as a whole person. I discovered that there were more tools for me than I realized. I felt very limited with my already limited dietary restrictions. So I was surprised that there were other things that I could use that were still safe for me. And I felt like Anu had a lot of resources, a lot of ideas to suggest to help me. And there were a lot of things that I could implement that I didn't feel like were drastic or were something that had like side effects. So I felt very safe in trying things and combining them together too. So like walking and doing the diet and doing the massage and doing certain things together. She had some good insights as to what would work specifically for me. I would recommend Anu to anyone, actually, because I feel like she would be receptive again to hearing each person and kind of taking them into account to see what would work best for them. I feel like she's also somebody that people like, feel very comfortable with her and feel comfortable opening up and discussing issues and trying things that maybe they wouldn't try otherwise or know to try. I've just been really appreciative of her, and I needed somebody to step in and help me with some options. I felt like I was very limited again with what I could do, and so she provided a lot of options for me, and it felt very empowering actually, because I felt like I could do all these things, and it wasn't something that I felt like paralyzed by. It was something I could try to heal with.